Agriculture, Conservation, and Natural Resources Committee, and the Senate Local Government Committee.
Good morning, and I'm like Senator McGeechan here. It's kind of hard coming after the passion we heard from the mom.
Absolutely.
But I will tell you that I could feel that because I'm a mom, I'm a grandmom, and I'm a great-grandma. And actually, my youngest is 2 years old. So I'm really enjoying having the little ones up here today because they are the ones that they're the ones that can't vote, but they're the ones that we really listen to and we see, and it really makes a difference. You really know how to set us up to make us feel it when we're actually casting votes and making decisions on behalf of Virginians, because they are very, very important Virginians. But over the last years, I want to tell you that last 3 years, 250,000 clean energy and transportation jobs were created across the country. Our neighbors in North Carolina, Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey they've surpassed us, believe it or not. You know, in Virginia, we like to say we're first, but they've surpassed us and continue to advance in clean energy creation. Meanwhile, Virginia laws discourage solar, wind, and energy efficiency companies from coming to our state. Virginia can create tens of thousands of clean energy jobs by expanding energy efficiency and renewable energy markets. Governor McAuliffe has estimated that nearly 40,000 energy efficiency jobs can be created here in Virginia. And you know, he's one that believes in going after jobs. No one can deny that, no matter what side of the aisle you sit on, that he's one that is going out full speed. He is like the coach on the field to try to make it happen here in Virginia. Additionally, there are 10,000 offshore wind jobs and 14,000 jobs focused on solar power generation at our fingertips. It's just that close. But we have to make it happen. These are good paying jobs that will help Virginia become a clean energy leader. We're looking at the health care of our young folks, but we also look at the driving forces that when we improve the economy, we improve each one's ability to access health care. So it goes hand in hand, and we improve the quality of life for us. When we say clean air, it is truly for our children, the next generation. This is a win-win situation if we all work together. The governor is committed to moving the Commonwealth's energy policy forward to build a new Virginia economy. In 2014 alone, clean energy created roughly $3.9 billion in revenue in Virginia. The Clean Power Plan would save Virginians more than $1 billion per year on their electricity bills. That is a reduction of 6 to 8% just through common sense energy efficiency steps like those in the Clean Power Plan. You know that we're standing here because we are definitely behind the Clean Power Plan, and that's my chair over there, Senator McGeechan, so you know we follow his steps.
Thanks again, Senator Nance. Our last speaker today will be Delegate Alfonso Lopez. Delegate Lopez has worked for several years on environmental issues at the federal and state level. With a background in environmental law, he worked for several years as a federal environmental health advocate, working on clean air, safe drinking water, and the global climate change issues. He also has worked on environmental and energy issues in the office of a United States Senator.
Thanks. My name is Alfonso Lopez. I'm the delegate from the 49th District. I represent Fairfax and Arlington in the House of Delegates. And two things, I'm the Democratic whip for the House of Delegates, and I'm also the founder and chair of the Virginia Environment and Renewable Energy Caucus. And Don McEachin is one of my co-chairs. Simply put, reducing carbon pollution and addressing climate change are essential to our long-term national security. Nearly a decade ago, at the Southern Governors Association conference, chaired by Governor Kane, who I was privileged to work for 4 years, John Warner, not Mark Warner, Senator John Warner got up and said, Climate change is a national security issue. Climate change is a national security issue. When it comes to fuel, oil, natural gas that we're getting from the Middle East, we can do a lot of these things on our own and not import. We address national security issues. With the largest naval base in the world, Norfolk Naval Station, in an area that is rated second only to New Orleans in the entire U.S. for its vulnerability to sea level rise, the future of Virginia's economy and security depend on us taking action and not putting forward legislation that would delay or overturn the federal Clean Power Plan. Climate change is not just a direct threat to the security of the U.S., but also the security and stability of countries throughout the world, which can have a significant impact on our own community. Virginia needs to be the leader in the Mid-Atlantic for clean and renewable energy. Think about our opportunities. Wind off the coast, solar in the valley, hydrokinetic in our rivers. The best place in America to grow switchgrass, a biofuel, is Martinsville, Virginia, a place in desperate need of jobs. The fact that we are not leading the way is costing us jobs and millions, if not tens, hundreds of millions of dollars in economic development opportunities. And the fact is that, as you alluded to and as you alluded to, West Virginia being ahead of us on anything is just wrong. West Virginia being ahead of the Commonwealth of Virginia on anything is just wrong. Virginia needs to be the leader, and it is time for the General Assembly to change course. But every year we fall further and further behind. By complying with the Clean Power Plan and investing in renewable energy, we can diversify Virginia's energy mix, reduce the effects of sea level rise, and actually strengthen our national security by creating a more sustainable energy future. I look forward to taking your questions.
Thank you so much, Delegate Lopez. And actually, thank you so much for all of our speakers. Can we give them all another round of applause? And the awesome kids! So in conclusion, what we know is this, that the Clean Power Plan is Governor McAuliffe's most important environmental decision. It's not only achievable, it will create a lasting legacy by reducing total carbon pollution, spurring affordable clean energy, and creating good paying jobs. A strong plan will cover both new and existing power plants and increase our use of energy efficiency and renewable energy, all while strengthening our economy, creating new business opportunities, and saving money for families. Thank you again to all of our speakers, and thank you all for coming today to show your support for clean air and climate action. Any questions from the press?
We made it all clear. You got one back there.
I'm not the press, but is there any way of getting Dominion to stop sitting on their wind turbine sites legislatively?